You know, in the skies over modern Turkey, something truly bizarre appeared, and it was all captured on film for the entire world to see. But the story behind that footage, honestly, it's even more incredible. It's a story that weaves together UFOs, ancient mysticism, and a really unique vision for the Turkish nation.
So let's kick things off with a modern mystery, a case that UFO researchers consider one of the most compelling ever recorded. And we're not talking about some grainy, shaky light in the distance here. We're talking about clear, verified footage of something, well, something truly extraordinary.
All right, picture this. It's 2007, over the waters near Istanbul. Something strange starts showing up in the sky. And lucky for us, someone was there with a camera, filming it all.
Now, this wasn't just a one-off sighting. Nope. For 3 straight years, from 2007 to 2009, a night guard named Murat Yelchin Yalman filmed over 25 different videos. The footage is so incredibly detailed that some analysts swear you can actually see occupants inside the craft. But here's the real kicker. Turkey's own National Council for the Study of Science and Technology analyzed the videos and confirmed they were totally authentic. Not CGI, not a hoax, nothing.
But the group that actually brought this footage to light, well, they weren't your typical scientific organization. And their name? It reveals a much deeper, much more cosmic belief system at play. Yeah, the name of the group that released all these videos is a massive clue. It connects this very modern UFO event to a spiritual belief system that has incredibly ancient roots. The group was called the Sirius UFO Group. And trust me, that name was no accident. It points directly to the star at the absolute heart of their entire worldview. So, Sirius, it's not just any star, right? It's the brightest star in our night sky. And for thousands of years, it's held this deep mystical significance. Just think about the ancient Egyptians. For them, when Sirius appeared, it meant the Nile was about to flood, bringing life back to the land. It was directly linked to renewal, to the gods, to divinity itself. These ancient traditions taught that Sirius was basically the source of all spiritual energy, kind of like how our sun provides all our physical energy. They thought of it as the home of great spiritual masters, a direct line to the divine. And this deep, ancient reverence, that's the absolute key to understanding this modern Turkish group's mission. Okay, so to really grasp the true meaning behind the Kumurgaz sightings, we need to hop in a time machine. We've got to go back to the 1970s and see where the group's core beliefs actually came from. And it all begins with this little document right here. Back in 1979, the Science Research Center published the Sirius Mission Manifesto, and it laid out a massive cosmic plan for the future of all humanity.
So what was the Sirius mission? Well, according to their own manifesto, the star Sirius is basically a cosmic headquarters. It's managing Earth's spiritual evolution from afar, guiding all of us toward a new golden age. And this wasn't some distant prophecy for them. Oh no, they believed the mission was happening right now. Their 1979 manifesto flat out declared, the awakening resurrection of all world humanity has been initiated. They saw themselves as the heralds of this brand new era. But here's the most unique part of their whole doctrine. It's geography. See, this cosmic energy from Sirius wasn't just being sprinkled all over the globe. They believed it was being focused, like a giant cosmic spotlight, on one specific region, Anatolia, the heartland of modern Turkey. So, yeah, this wasn't some generic, universal spiritual belief. It was a cosmic plan with a very, very specific mailing address, right in Turkey. Even before that 1979 manifesto, their teachings were proclaiming that this new spiritual sun would rise from Anatolia. Why? Well, they saw it as the cradle of civilization, the perfect launch pad for humanity's next big evolutionary leap. And this is where they seamlessly blended their cosmic plan with Turkish history. They called it the Second Ataturk Mission, connecting their spiritual goal directly to the work of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, the founder of the modern Turkish Republic. They believed they were continuing his work, but on a spiritual level, trying to turn Turkey into a cosmic channel. And they saw major historical figures, like the Sufi mystic Rumi, as ascended masters helping guide this divine task from beyond. So, how do we even begin to classify this wild mix of beliefs? Well, scholars actually have a specific term for it. The academic term is a UFO religion. It's just a neutral descriptor for any new spiritual movement where contact with extraterrestrial beings is a central part of their beliefs. And the Sirius mission is a really